This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. For some of you, this pretty much sounds like a broken record. Or if you said, I've seen this video before. Because when I talk about one of the greatest companies in the world, well, you gotta know that I'm talking about GMT, who just seem to do everything right, and I don't think they get the credit or the love that they deserve as far as wargaming or just gaming in general. Their P500 is ahead of everything. Well, let me just show you that there is something new. Yet again, this monstrosity, which we're going to be opening and taking a look at. Command & Colors Napoleonic's The Grand Battles expansion. And boy, this is a big one. Let's go down to the table and check it out. Okay, so what are we getting in this bad boy? Well, let me tell you. Additional dice. You need plenty of dice. And you're going to get a ton of units. Additional units, which is just absolutely fantastic. Your courier pack, which is really nice, so you can keep your cards on. Expansion 7, the Grand Battles, of course. Richard Berg, again, showing you how all the battle maps are going to go together with all the scenarios and everything else, all the additional units that you're going to be stickering. Stickering is a hobby unto itself, that's for sure. But it's almost like clipping chits. But stickering, again, you're going to want to make sure that you do everything. Some additional rules that'll take you from 2 all the way up to 6 to 8 players. How you're going to do epic with 8 and 6 and 4. The gorillas, and that'll explain, and of course the Grand Battle cards themselves. I mean, really, just unbelievable with all the different scenarios that this is going to have with it. Grand Battle 5, 3, 7, 9, and it's both sides, so you've got 10 here, so and then 8 would be here, and then so forth and so on. So you're going to get 10 new fantastic scenarios. You're going to be getting your reference cards, and there are a ton of them for sure, because you're going to need it for this one, for the French, of course, for the Prussians, the Russians, and so forth and so on, making sure that you have additional terrain reference cards, your stickers, which you are going to be spending a lifetime stickering on, of course, things that'll go over the hexes, your chits that you're going to have, but the most important part here is the fantastic amount of boards that you're going to be added in here for this grand. I mean, I can't even open it and show you properly because it is so freaking huge. I mean, just really just glorious in so many ways, and so well done. There is a ton. You're going to get your mountain maps. You have your paper maps. You're going to get another big mountain map. Just unbelievable amount of stuff, and done so well. Everything to perfection to take what is an all-time classic game. Whether you like the Napoleonics or you like the Ancients, I'm a big fan of the Ancients on an epic scale, and this just hits a home run every single time. You got to make sure that you have the Napoleonics Command & Colors core game, or else you are out in the woods here with this one. And you're going to need the additional expansions, the Prussians, the Russians, the French, and so forth and so on, to complete this absolutely fantastic experience. Again, just done so well. What Richard Borg has done with this series is unbelievable, and you know, this is a convention home run. It's going to add over 20 more scenarios and things like that, and take things to an explosively big level, which is just absolutely fantastic, whether you're playing at home or at a convention, or just, you know, playing with a good friend. You're going to find that you're going to have a blast with the new Grand Battles expansion from none other than the great GMT. What can you say? This just was absolutely fantastic. The most important thing that you need to know is that in order to play with this huge beast of a game, you are definitely going to need Command and Colors Napoleonics, the core game, and a majority of its expansions, which I'm telling you would be pretty. And then you want Epic Napoleonics and Le Grande battles and so forth and so on. But these Grand Battle, expansion is monstrous. It's a monstrosity that takes things to a whole different level, and just makes things on such a massive level. It's unbelievable, and everything that you get in here is just absolutely gorgeous, as you saw, and beautiful. And with all the additional scenarios to do these huge battles, you know, you could, the one thing about this game that makes it great is the simplicity of it, but now you can expand it to you know, larger, you know, usually, you know, you could play it in under an hour, but now with this you can go up to 2 hours, which just makes this that much better. You could play from 2 to 8 players and just, you know, really have a lot of fun. This is a great convention type of expansion, or if you're having a bunch of friends over and just really want to roll at it, I mean, this is the expansion to have. Again, the quality through the roof, as always, from GMT. Make sure that you go out and pick this up. Napoleonics Command and Colors, the Grand Battles expansion. But you got to make sure you have the core and the other stuff, or you're just going to be wasting your money. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.